Hi, this is Suze Schmidt from Equipping for a Ministry, and I'd like to help you learn about resizing photos. There's many reasons you'd want to do that. For instance, for this theme I have here, which we'll come back to, you need specific size photos for the Oxygen WordPress theme. That's how I'm going to conclude this video. But just to give you an idea of different times when you need particular sized images, I've listed them here: Facebook, MailChimp, give.crew.org, YouTube, and like I said, I'll conclude with the Oxygen theme. With Facebook, you can upload a photo and they'll give you cropping tools for you to crop. But if ever you want to make an image that's exactly the size they need, it needs to be 851 pixels by 315. For your MailChimp campaigns, all the templates will tell you what they need. I've seen 400 or 600 pixels wide. They specify the width, and then you can choose whatever height you want. For give.crew.org, I used a 640 by 360 image. I haven't been in there for a while. I'll show you how that looks. So that's 640 pixels wide. Go back. Okay, YouTube. Yes, there's a very unusual pixels for the YouTube cover photo, and I wanted to put our family image across there. It was really tricky, but to get that exact size so all the faces were in the YouTube cover photo and not, somebody's head being cut off. So you can apply some of these other, like give.crew.org, YouTube. You can apply what I'm going to do now with the Oxygen theme, which has 3 specific image sizes: the slider image, the featured image, and the custom header. So I will be showing you all of those and mentioning these numbers as I go. This is one of my Oxygen theme blogs, and you have a background image, which you can just use a good basic image. This here is the custom header. These are the featured images over the post. And if you go back to Equipping for a Ministry, I didn't use a background image. I do have the featured images here for the posts, and these are the slider images. So we have 3 different sizes. And when you actually write your post, you may have a 4th size, like in this one here, where I just used the original photo. So sometimes a WordPress theme can involve several photos and images and the right sizes. Now I can just use this photo and the theme will crop it, and half the time that's okay, but there's times when it doesn't crop where you want it to, so then you have to create your own. So what I use is paint.net, which is very similar to Photoshop. You may have something else too and may work the same, but this is free, or actually I should say it is shareware, so they would like you to donate if you are going to be using it. So I'm opening up paint.net. I already opened this image. So what I'm showing you now is going to be fairly easy because of the white background. I can do another tutorial later where it's maybe a photo or something, but this is going to be very easy to resize. So we look up here at image, and I'm going to say resize, and what it shows me is that this width is 720, and what I need if I'm going to use this in the slider photo is 750 by 380. So I'm going to make it, I can make it exactly 750, but sometimes when it does the adjusting, it doesn't quite get the pixels exactly right, so I'm going to make it just a little bit bigger so I'm sure to get the right size. Now if this was maybe a photo of somebody and it's 300 pixels wide and I want to make it 800 pixels wide, I would not do it this way because it would really change the quality. But with just a simple image like this, it's okay. So now if we go back to image to resize, it is 760. Good. And now I need it to be 750 by 380. Which I do up here. This is already, I had it already set. You need to click this here and fixed ratio. There was a second one down. So now I'm going to guess that this is where I'm going to crop. Actually, that looks pretty good on my first try, so I'm going to keep it. Image, crop to selection. And there's the size I need for the slider. And just to see now it's 756 instead of the 760. So something happens in there where you lose a few pixels. That's why I went a little higher than I needed to be. And I'm not going to worry that it's just a touch big. When it's a little bit smaller though, it won't take it. So now I'm going to save it as, and I have a folder called compressed where I keep all my smaller photos that are going to be uploaded to the blog. And I'm going to call it the name of the original, but I add, because I want to save the original in case I have to go back and do it over. So my new one now, I call it 750 by 380. That way I can find it easily in my media library in the future. So I've saved it. And okay, it's ready to go. Now I go back over here to the original image because I'm going to go ahead and make the 470 by 140 for the post feature. So this now is 470 and that's 140. And again, it's selected. Well, I don't like that. This is what I wanted to show you. I don't have any of the words. I could have something like that, maybe move it down a little bit and just use the icon, but I'd rather have the words as well. So this is what we're going to do. You go up to image, canvas size, and this is the image you have now. I'm going to add 300 pixels to the left of it. It's going to add on the top and bottom. Okay, and now I'm going to add on canvas size, move this over to here. I'm going to add to the right another 300 pixels. There, now I have lots of white around there, and I still have this set to select a rectangle. I'm going to guess about here. That's pretty good, but too much on the right, so I'm going to try this. It's right in the center. For me, I think I want it off a little bit. And see, I can go back and forth here. I like that. So then I go to image, crop to selection, and there's what I'm going to use. So again, I save as, and this time in Digitas 470 by 140. And I'm going to double check. Oh, see, it's actually way bigger than it needs to be. I don't need such a large image. So I'm going to change it down to 470. And actually, I should have been aware that was awfully large. So this is the size right there. And I'm going to just save that right on top of the other. And then go over to, this is where I was writing the post about the conference. I should say, in this particular one, I have a YouTube video at the top of the post, so that's why I'm not going to put a photo actually in the post, but you can. So here I have a choice of the two featured images that I want. I can do either one. I'm going to upload both of them. Just drag them in. I like to upload both of them because I'm going to put it in the featured slider now, but later I can, when I want to just have a post, I can use the skinny 470 by 140. But right now I'm going to choose this one because I'm going to put it in the featured slider. So that's my image. There it is. And this is the part that a lot of people aren't aware about. You say, stick this post to the front page. Okay, update.